Chapter 1148 is finally out, and two things that are striking are happening in that chapter. And the first thing is that Scuba Caban attacks Saint Summers. And while that's already interesting, one more interesting thing happened. One of them says, "Long time no see," which suggests that the Roger pirates might have already fought the Holy Knights, even the Five Elders, maybe even Emu. And very soon, I believe, we get to see a flashback somewhere in the Elbaf arc from the Roger pirates fighting the Holy Knights, the Five Elders, the Gorosei, and Emu. And this would be a fight everyone wants to see, 100%. And then there's another thing that happened that fuels my theory that Emu is capable of copying devil fruit abilities and entire human beings. I do believe that at first he was just able to copy devil fruits, but as he lived for 800 years, he awakened his devil fruit and is finally able to copy entire human beings. Evidence for that would be Shamrock and Gunko. First, let's go to Gunko. Well, Gunko uses the same attacks as Emu when he was murdering King Cobra, right? So that would be evidence for him copying devil fruit abilities, the Arrow no Mifru. And when you take a look at Gunko, she looks like Koala from the Revolutionary Army. When you look at Shamrock, he looks like Shanks from the Shanks Pirates. And what does Shanks and Koala have in common? Well, both of them were on Marijawas as kids. While Koala was a slave, I don't know why Emu would copy Koala, but there's a good reason why he would copy Shanks, because he comes from a very important family. Maybe he wanted to establish his army of very important family warriors. So he has seen both of them as kids in Marijawas. And when you consider how easily he evaporated one of the Five Elders, you might conclude that the Five Elders are a copy, and Emu is capable of controlling his copies and even destroy him if he wants to. And that would explain how he was so easily able to evaporate one of the Five Elders. And then there's that whole thing of him existing for 800 years. Maybe he only copied himself with the same mission over and over again, and the Emu we see now is just the latest copy, and he has all the knowledge over all these years. And the Five Elders has striking similarities to the Holy Knights because they can regenerate themselves. They are immortal. But what if they can just do infinite copies of themselves? Maybe that's a power Emu gave them with the copy. And when you look at how they transport that, what seemed to be a teleportation, well, maybe it's based on a real-life scientific thing. Because if you want to teleport something, you take that whole organism, you deconstruct it into its individual atoms, and you recreate, it's not the same atoms, but you recreate these atoms, you copy these atoms on the other side. Which is what I believe to be Emu's devil fruit ability. He can copy devil fruits, he can copy human beings, and with that, he can copy the people from one side to the other side, so it's copies that are recreated. If you like that theory and you wanted to be updated with everything that is happening in the One Piece world, like this video. Thank you for watching. I see you guys the next time with the next chapter.